Fox 5 News at noon starts right now.
Time is running out for you to get health insurance under the Affordable Care Act. The official enrollment deadline is midnight tonight, but there will be exceptions. And new details surrounding that deadly shooting that happened on Columbus State University's campus. Good afternoon, I'm Josh Caray. Thanks for joining us. First on Fox 5 News at noon, a triple shooting at a Norcross apartment complex leaves one man dead and two others injured. Fox 5's Mark Teichner has the latest on the search for the gunman. The Georgia State Patrol has now cited the mother of a toddler who was thrown from a car onto I-85 and survived with only scratches. The mother of 2-year-old Talaylan Brooks says their truck started sliding last week during rainy weather and it crashed, sending Talaylan across the highway. Medics rushed the toddler to the hospital, but she ended up with only a few stitches and some cuts.
Her to be all the way over there and not have no major injuries.
None of the 5 other passengers in the vehicle were injured. This morning, troopers charged Temecca Moore with driving too fast for conditions and with a child restraint violation. Tonight is the deadline to sign up for health insurance without facing a penalty next year. Open enrollment closes at midnight. But as Fox News correspondent Michelle Macaluso reports, that deadline may not apply to everyone.
The deadline is just hours away, and
parents and children got a chance to meet the finalist for Atlanta Public Schools Superintendent. Dr. Maria Castarfin attended open houses at several schools on Saturday. She answered questions from parents, students, and faculty members about her plans to move the district forward, as well as address concerns about resource equality across the district.
What needs to really happen is that we come to agreement about what the distribution of resources, and it's not just money.
The board will formally vote on Dr. Castarfin's contract on April 14th. Members of the Georgia Tech dance team swabbed the bottoms of their shoes, their cell phones, and even underneath seats at Bobby Dodd Stadium to collect microbes. So what are they going to do with all that gunk? Carolyn Ryan with radio partner All News 106.7 explains. The research project is called Project Mercury. The rocket is set to launch sometime next month. Crews in Houston are still on the scene of a massive fire that destroyed an apartment complex this morning. It started around 5 a.m. at the Woodlake Oaks Apartments in West Houston. Firefighters evacuated more than 100 people as flames spread quickly throughout the building. Part of the building collapsed, but there are no reports of injuries. Another disappointment in the search for Flight 370. Turns out debris picked up in the Indian Ocean has no connection to the missing plane. Australian officials say the latest items spotted were just fishing gear. 10 planes, 10 ships with more than 100 personnel in the air, and 1,000 sailors at sea are continuing to search the area as the time to find the black boxes is running low. The Prime Minister says the search will continue indefinitely. Crews in Washington state hope today's dry forecast will give them a bit of a break. They continue searching through rubble left behind after last week's mudslide. About 30 people are still missing. Fox's Kelly Wright has more on the challenges those workers still face.
Today, the medical examiner's office confirmed 21 fatalities.
Neighbors in North Carolina are still cleaning up this afternoon after 2 tornadoes touched down over the weekend. The tornadoes both hit areas of central North Carolina on Saturday night. The first one touched down for about a minute, traveling 1/8 of a mile. Wind speeds reached up to 85 miles per hour. People who lived nearby hid in closets and bathtubs as they waited for the storms to pass.
Blowed the double tree down on top of the barn and tore the barn down, tore a playhouse up, and tore the swing set up.
It was really howling. You know, they always say about, how it sounds.
The Weather Service issued tornado warnings through the weekend for parts of central North Carolina. Still to come on Fox 5 News at noon, important news for anyone who likes to drink diet soft drinks. Plus, parents and students meet and greet the finalist for Atlanta Public Schools Superintendent. Tensions between North Korea and South Korea are ramping up once again. Joint military drills between Seoul and the U.S. provoked Pyongyang, causing the two sides to exchange fire. Fox News correspondent Jonathan Hunt has the latest on the conflict.
Residents of South Korean frontline islands taking shelter Monday.
Still to come, new research could get you to cut back on how many diet soft drinks you have each day. And members of Georgia Tech's Gold Rush dance team scoured and swabbed their way all over campus in the name of science. We'll tell you what the experiment is all about.